If you're struggling to get your first clients online, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I got my first 10 clients, even though I had absolutely zero confidence at the start. But before we begin with today's video, I want to let you know that next week I'm doing a free masterclass where I'm going to be diving a lot deeper into this subject. So make sure that you click the link in the comments to come and join me. Okay, so if you're new here, hi, I am Leah and I help wellness businesses grow their YouTube channel so that they can gain clients from YouTube. So I figured out how to do this when I didn't have a reputation at all. I was completely new to the online world and I was finding it really difficult. So this process that I'm going to share with you today, it wasn't perfect to start with when I did this, but it worked. And if it worked for me, it can work for you too. So I had absolutely no idea how to sell. And when I started my business, it was 2020, every single yoga teacher that I knew decided to go online. Being online was always my goal, but I wanted to be qualified first. So in 2020, I went to get my yoga teaching qualification and suddenly COVID happened and everybody went online and it literally completely messed up my plans. I was so annoyed because I knew I wanted to get on YouTube before everybody else so that I would become successful. But everybody then had exactly the same idea and it took me a very long time to actually get seen. And I remember thinking at the time, because I was completely new, like the imposter syndrome kicked in and it was like, who am I to teach? Who am I to be helping somebody? Why would somebody want to learn from me? And the thing is, that is all doubt that there was literally no need for, because if you're trying to help somebody, there's a reason for that, right? You even know your stuff, you've learned, you've been qualified in something, or you've been through it. So there's always ways that you can help other people. And when we let that imposter syndrome shut us down, that doesn't help anybody. So that is one thing that, by the way, always keeps me coming back, is that I either let that imposter syndrome keep me back and somebody out there suffers because I'm not there to help them, or I just go out and help them anyway. So remember that next time you feel imposter syndrome kicking in. Okay, so to get your first 10 clients, step one, this is the first thing that I did, and this was to tell absolutely everybody what I did. I got out of my head, I posted on Facebook, I am now a new qualified yoga teacher, I have got a yoga membership, and I am here to tell you all about it. Every time I met up with somebody, I told them about it. I told family, I told friends, I told people on the school run. I was making sure that my name was getting out there and people knew exactly what I did. It sounds so simple, but most of us hide because, again, that imposter syndrome kicks in, especially when you're new to this kind of stuff, and we don't want to share it. So step one is to literally shout about it. Literally shout about it, because how can you help somebody if nobody knows what you do? So my first client I actually got because I put up a post on Facebook that said, can all my family and friends help me by sharing this post and sharing that I have now opened a brand new yoga membership. This is what's in it. This is what it's for. This is what it's going to do for people. Please help me spread the word. It was actually my yoga instructor, the person who taught me how to be a yoga teacher. She shared my post and I got a client from that. Somebody messaged me and said, hey, I saw Amy's post and I'm really interested in your stuff. Can you tell me more about it? And that was my first client. This was back in 2021, because 2020 I was still getting my qualification. That was like a whole year thing because I had to do it weekends because I had a young daughter. So 2021 I was fully qualified. That's when I went all in on sharing this. 2021 she was my first customer and she has been with me ever since. That's a long time. That's what, 4 years now she has been with me. And that was somebody that I didn't even know. But because if your friends and family recommend you, people are more likely to listen. If it's just some random person, they're less likely to listen, right? But if someone's recommended them, they already have more trust there. So that's exactly how I got my first client. My second and third client actually came from a Facebook business group. So when I first started this, I was sharing my yoga membership everywhere. Then I started joining the local business groups. That was like women supporting women or women in business. There was like a wellness business group. I joined all of these. I posted in there about my membership. 2 people came from there. They were actually really local to me as well, because it was a local Facebook group, right? So that also brings more trust. It's like, oh, this person lives near me. She must be more trustworthy. I don't know what it is, but there's something like, I'm going to know them better because they're from my area. So that was my first 3 people. My 4th customer came from another business group that one of these girls, one of my membership students, she was actually running her own business group, and this other person came from her group. So she was basically helping entrepreneurs to collaborate with each other. So this person came from that, because every week she would put up a post, share your business. I did. Somebody joined me from that. So that's 4 customers. My 5th customer was one of my friends who suddenly saw what I was doing, was like, I want to join your stuff. So then she joined my stuff. And my next 5 came from YouTube. So once you have a few people in there, right? My first 5 were not from YouTube. My first 5 were from literally me just spreading the word and getting my stuff out there. But once you have them people, you can start to get testimonials, right? So then you start asking them to review you. You put up a post. What do you like most about this membership? To ask them if you can use their comments, screenshot their comments, start sharing them more. People then start to see proof that your membership is good, or your one-to-one, your coaching program, whatever it is that you're going to offer. That is when more people are going to join. So my next 5 I got just from YouTube, from literally sharing yoga classes. I was giving like shorter classes at the time, like 10 minutes, and saying, if you want longer classes and you want live classes for accountability, come and join my membership. Here's what some of my students are saying. Screenshotted those comments, put them on a YouTube video. My next 5 members gradually started rolling in. And the great thing is with YouTube, because these videos are up forever, people are still coming into my membership from all of my videos, right? Over time, I have now got a lot of videos on YouTube, and people keep coming in from these. Okay, so step 2 is to create value before asking for clients. So instead of begging people to buy, I was actually helping people. So when I say I was posting in Facebook groups, I was posting saying, I'm a yoga teacher, I have these yoga businesses, or this yoga membership, sorry. This is what you get inside of it. But I was also in there giving advice. Like, people would put a question up, I would answer it and say, well, I'm actually a yoga teacher and this is what I do, right? It's giving value. And this is what I did in my YouTube videos as well. It's still giving a class. It's still giving tips. I used to do like tutorials, like how to get into Wheel from Wild Thing. I used to have all that on there. So these tips show people that you know what you're talking about, right? You're giving value. Once you give a little bit of value, then they know that they can trust you, and then that is when the buying comes in. So create value. Don't just be like, I have a yoga membership, come and join, come and join. There needs to be a reason for it, right? They need to know. Even if that means you're not putting out free content on YouTube, you can, by the way, you do not have to give everything away on YouTube, and please do not do this. You can literally just show the how on YouTube, no, the why on YouTube, and then in your course or your membership or your one-to-one, that's when you share the why, the how. Oh my God, let me start that again. So you can share the why on YouTube and then the how in your course, right? Why do they need to do this? Why is it so important now? And then your course shows them how, right? When we do that, we are convincing them that they need this and why they need it. And then in the course, you're showing them how. We're not just giving everything away for free. Or maybe we do a launch, right? So we're doing a webinar or we're doing a free challenge to show them a little bit of the how. And then it's like, and if you want more, come and join my stuff, okay? So we're giving them value, but it's not telling them everything. It's not giving them everything, because otherwise nobody's gonna buy from you. Okay, step 3 is to make a simple, clear offer. Don't be creating 5 courses, a membership, a one-to-one, a group program. One thing, okay? Create one thing that has one transformation and send all of your people there. My first offer was my yoga membership. I have stuck with that for 4 years now. So you have one offer that you keep working with, and don't overcomplicate it. Don't say, I have a membership and inside you get this and this and this and this, and oh, by the way, and you get this and this and this and this. It's going to confuse people. They're going to be like, oh my God, I do not have time for all of that. I'm not going to join. It's going to be too much. It's going to be overwhelming. I can't do it. Simple, clear thing. Hey, you can have all that stuff, but don't say it. Don't make it sound complicated. Okay. As an example, for my yoga membership, the way that I sell that is live classes to keep you accountable. I know how hard it is to stick to classes. It's so much easier when you've got a Zoom room and it's like, class starts at this time. It's this kind of class. Go do it, right? Then that is what I'm selling. But they also have replays if they can't turn up live. They've also got courses and challenges in there if they want a little bit of extra something else, right? If they want to work on their backbending, if they want to work on their nervous system. I've got these different challenges in there, but I'm not necessarily constantly saying, come and join my membership with live classes and replays and courses and challenges. Oh, and there's a community group to ask questions. I'm just saying, come and join me, live classes, get accountable. Simple, okay? Simple and easy. It always reminds me actually of like takeouts, right? Because if you want an Indian, you're going to go to an Indian. If you want a Chinese, you're going to go to a Chinese. You're not going to go to that place where it has English and Indian and Chinese and Asian food and fish and chips, whatever. Did I already say that? All together, right? You're going to go for the specific one for what you want. And this is what happens with courses. You try to offer too much, they're going to go to the one that's simple. So here's what happened with me. I kept posting about my transformation, which at the time was more about flexibility. I was then running my free challenges, the Get Closer to Your Toes challenge that some of you might have heard of. And this became really popular because I stuck to it. I ran that challenge about 10 times, like once every 3 months or so. I kept getting results, amazing results, before and after photos from people, testimonials from people. I kept sharing that, right? Now I've got a lot of proof that my flexibility challenge can help you gain flexibility. So that is what helped me gain the customers, because then I kept sharing that on my YouTube videos, right? I would do a yoga class and say, by the way, if you're struggling with tight hamstrings, I've helped so many people put the results up on the screen. Come and join my membership. Inside, we have the hamstring challenge, but we have live classes to help you stay accountable and keep you consistent in your practice, because at the end of the day, that is how you see results, right? See how simple that was? But once you've got that proof and that evidence and those testimonials, it's going to work so much better for you. So the thing is that your first 10 clients, I'm not kidding you, are the hardest to get, okay? So if you're struggling with your first 10, just know that is completely normal. But once you do get that from doing everything I'm saying today, right, and being consistent with it, that is when the magic starts to happen, right? That's when you get the proof and you can start sharing those testimonials and you can get more and more people coming in. So what if by the end of the year, you have stuck with this consistent video uploading to YouTube and you have 10 paying clients? That is what's possible when you start today. Okay, so start telling people what you do. Give a little bit of value up front. Show them why this is the thing that they need. And have one simple, clear offer, and then keep repeating this and sharing your testimonial. And if you are somebody who does struggle to stay consistent, especially on a new platform, if YouTube is completely new to you, then come and grab my 12-week YouTube plan, because this is literally a step-by-step of how to get you started. And if you do this right now, you'll be completely ready by 2026. You will be on a roll, you'll know exactly what you're doing, and you are gonna see those customers start to come in. So the link is in the description and in the comments, so go and grab that now. And make sure you watch the video that's on your screen now to see how to gain more subscribers to your YouTube channel to start gaining those customers faster.